It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. Hey, you beautiful butterflies. Welcome back to It's a Terrence Kind of Thing. It's your boy Terrence. Come on now. You already know that. I'm just so thrilled to make this video and talk about some things. You know, obviously with YouTube and the YouTube studio and the updates and the monetization and all the good things. You know, we love this, right? We love this. These are things that are very, 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 very important for non-monetized channels and channels that are monetized. And for those of you that are non-monetized, you guys, listen, keep pushing, keep going. I'm telling you, you're going to reach it, okay? Right now is just, is not the time, but just keep being consistent. It will happen. It will happen. Okay, now moving on. Now, I am obviously in my YouTube studio, and what I do is, y'all, I don't know about you, but I mean, I check this. I check this quite often. Now, when I first started my YouTube channel, I mentioned that, okay, well, don't be glued to your studio. Don't be glued to YouTube. Now, I'm not trying to say, well, I take this back, but now as a monetized channel and with all the changes that are happening and also people coming onto my channel, okay, monetized and non-monetized channel that are coming onto my channel and telling me this and that and this and that. I really don't like hearsay and I love facts. So I like to fact check everything, and I think it's very important that you guys do this as well. So even as I speak to you as a monetized channel, for a few years now, not too many years, but I would like for you guys to also do your research. Okay, do your research. Now, you guys can stop this, pause this video, go back, look at things. What I'm showing you is just, I'm not going to talk in any type of order. Also, I find it very, let me say this, I find it very appealing to people and helpful for people to come to videos and have a content creator talk. Not just show them certain things in the studio, but just talk about it. Like we're having a conversation right now, guys. And I'm just telling you about some things within the studio and also within my own, personal studio and me speaking about some of my own personal experiences. So the first thing I really want to touch base on is making sure that you keep everything updated, right? So I don't know if you guys know this or not, and you will see this in this video. Like I said, you just pause it, you go through it. I'm just going to be talking out of order, and I do this purposely because a lot of people, they like for you to speak about things versus just show them or just like put a video out there and no voice to it. And so I want to make sure that you guys hear me loud and well. I know you do. So I want to talk about people with Androids. Okay. Androids and Apple, like the iPhone products and all that, we can all edit on both devices, but I have an Android. So within YouTube, actually, they have an app where you can download and you can edit free of charge and free of ads and all that good stuff with an Android. Now, there's some criteria, and like I said, you guys, you will see this in this video, but I just want to give a heads up about that because some people ask, okay, well, what do you edit off of and what device and what do you do? Well, I have an Android phone. I have a Galaxy, and I do a lot of things on my phone. Now, I do have a Chromebook. I do have a desktop. I do have, I don't want to say iPad, but I do have a tablet, and I'm nobody fancy. I use different devices. I purposely do that just to get a different feel of the video. And some of you guys may say, wow, this is crystal clear, or this is not as clear, but it's like almost like movie-like because I use different things. But the majority of the time I do use my phone. Now, moving on from that, I want to touch base a little bit again about the monetization and these guidelines. Guys, make sure you stay up on these guidelines. I think people are just they're fixated on reuse content. Now, I've done a video about that. You guys can check it out. I don't think I'll even link this. I don't even think I'll link this into the video. You guys just check my videos out. But so I've done a video about that, and reusing content, pretty much like plagiarism and all that in the video aspect of YouTube. But I do want to also mention facts. I keep talking about facts. You guys, we have to know what we're talking about. If we're coming on YouTube and we're not speaking facts, sometimes that can get us in trouble. And even to the point where your channel is terminated. Now, I'm not saying, okay, well, you can't, as far as like pranking or certain things like that and stuff. I mean, we know there's a lot of channels their channels are basically that. What I'm saying is when it's a serious matter, such as war, diseases, certain things, medically, whatever the case is, when it's super serious, we need to make sure what we're talking about. We just can't come on and say whatever just comes to mind. That's actually not okay. And you have to realize too, guys, when you are a part of this partnership, they're like, again, rules and regulations. These guidelines are just not put up there just for decoration. I like to say this is something we need to abide by. So make sure that you're speaking facts. Make sure you do your research. And again, what better way than to be given the research, to do the to do the research, to make sure of things, other than going into your studio. I don't think people utilize it as much as they need to. Now, I'm not trying to be anybody's parent. I'm just saying, you have the tools in front of you. Why not use them? I'm gonna steer away from YouTube Studio, but I'm gonna try and make a point here. So I'm with 7 travel companies. Now, my top company is Cross Country Travel Agency. Now, Cross Country has partnered with Health Trust Hospital. So the next assignments that I'm going to actually are a part of Health Trust and Cross Country. Now, Cross Country is great, right? Now, Health Trust, they are requiring different tests. So I'm taking these tests online, and some of them are strenuous, guys. They're meticulous, it's tedious, it's all of the above, it's just complicated, okay? But what stands out with Health Trust and how they provide you, when they give you this test, beforehand they give you this like pages and pages and pages, pretty much like textbook. Now you can't look at this while you take it. They really crack down on that, but they give you the tools, right, before you do take it. So why wouldn't I want to look at that to get a refresher on these things, even if I am like confident and say, oh well, I'm this, I've been doing YouTube for this many years now, I'm good. We need to humble ourselves. We all need to have those moments where we go back, we gather our, thoughts, we ask you questions, and we refresh ourselves. Refreshers are not a weakness. It doesn't mean that you're not an established content creator or an established YouTuber or channel. It's just, I actually think that it means that you're experiencing growth. I think it's a very mature thing of you. So yeah, I'm gonna look at those things, what they provide before I take the test, even if I'm super confident, and then I'm gonna take that test and I'm gonna ace the mess out of it. So that's the same with YouTube. People are getting these channels, and they are expecting, okay, they expect greatness within just days. It doesn't work like that. You can, because you could put a viral video out there and stuff, but you guys, you have to make sure that you're doing your research. And like I said, there's so many things changing within YouTube, and it's just going to continue to do that, because we all know, like I said, billions and billions of people are on YouTube some way or the other. And so, yeah, I mean, they're going to change a lot of things, and that's just the way it's going to be. So again, far as YouTube, the monetization policies, all of the traffic and everything, all of the above, you just want to make sure that you're reading up on this. Now, I like to also add, I'm very grateful that I'm able to just do what I do. But again, it doesn't happen overnight, guys. I mean, I think that's the main just what I'm trying to get to. It doesn't happen overnight, and you have to put the effort in. I've done a video about that as well. You have to put the effort in, and with that being said, the effort also includes coming into your studio. Let me know in the comments how many of you guys really utilize your studio, and you check for those updates on a regular basis. I'm not just saying, okay, you look in your studio 2 weeks and then you may come back a little bit and check your money or check this or look at a comment. I'm saying, do you set a time every single week or every 3 days? And what do you do? I want to know. Let me know in the comments. Please let me know in the comments. I want us to normalize this. The studio, I feel like, is not being used as much. And the updates are like, okay, well, I'll listen to it from someone else. That's great. I want you to come over to my channel. I want you to listen to the videos, but I also want you to do your research for yourself. I think ultimately that's going to make you a stronger content creator, because there are things that even I could miss. And if you do a video about that, if you are a content creator, maybe that you could be a refresher to me. We can help each other out. And it's all about support. Like I said, the engagement, it helps with algorithms. All of these things are within the studio, guys. So like I said, check it out. Check it out for yourself. And like I said, you can pause this video anytime. There's great information in here. And yeah, I mean, you see it. You see it firsthand that YouTube is giving you all the things, all the necessary tools for you to be successful. But you have to apply it yourself. You have to. So don't rely on others. I want you to rely on yourself. You have, like I said, you have all the tools in front of you. You got this. I know you do. We all got this. We just have to take it each step at a time and focus on bettering our channels to the best of our ability. But yeah, check out your studio. Check out these updates. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. 'Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing.